Welcome on Winning Edge platform. The Winning Edge is your winning edge in your personal and professional life. Our mission and objective is to keep your motivation level high, to teach you how to control your mind, to help you identify your hidden untapped strengths, and to convert your weaknesses into a most powerful strengths, to keep you positive in your professional and personal life, to help you through mentorship and counseling. You can always contact us on the Facebook, email, Instagram, and Twitter for any of your suggestion or any help you need. Our target is to respond to you within 24 hours. In this section, we will discuss 4 financial mindsets in the industry we have. Robert Kiyosaki divided these 4 mindset into 4 cash flow mindset, and he named it Cashflow Quadrant. These cash flow mindsets are driven by individuals' core financial values. What are those values? The first mindset is called employee mindset. We will say it E. The focus of employee mindset is always to study hard, to get good grades, and to get secure job. And 80% of our population belongs to this kind of mindset because we all do studies in colleges, schools, and we strive to get the grades just to get a better job in the industry. Their core financial values are job security. They love to have a job. They want to be a secured job and earnings so they can focus rest of their life. Monthly paycheck. The monthly paycheck is their peace of mind. So every month when you get the paycheck, they are able to pay back their bills. And job benefit plus their medicals and their social benefits, they enjoy that. They're happy to not paying for any medical fee or paying any only small portion of the medical fee. Rest of the payment is being paid by their employer. They are happy with that. They are enjoying their 9 to 5 jobs. They enjoy their 9 to 5 work hour, which is just on the documents. Generally, you work more than that. And you are very dependent. As an employee mindset, guys, they are very dependent on others. Why? If you perform well, you are appreciated by your team, by your boss, and you get some promotion or raise in your paycheck. But if you are not performing well, or there is any politics in the office, then there is a higher chance that you would lose the job. If industry is not performing, if there is a downturn in the industry, so without any good reason, you can get laid off. So you are dependent on others. So just actually look around you right now in these times. So employee mindset guys are risk avertant guys. They don't take the risk. They avoid the risk. They want to have a peaceful life. They don't want to take any risk, and they enjoy their 9 to 5 jobs and everything. But keep in mind, hard work will not make you rich, but only when you work smartly can help you to achieve that. Next mindset. Next mindset is the self-employed mindset. What is that? The focus of the self-employed mindset is they consider themselves as a subject matter experts, and they enjoy that being independence. Their core financial value is independence. They think that they are independent, and they whatever hours they can work, they work as a consultant and contractors. If they want to work on certain day, they will work, and if they don't want to work, they think that it's okay, they will not be working. and they are very pride for their expertise in the certain fields. For example, if you are engineer, you are a doctor, you are expert, so you enjoy that. Self-employed. This is the biggest trap. They always consider themselves doing the business, but they are not doing the business. They are actually spending hours to make money. They are still spending their own hours to make money. They are still dependent on their skills and the others. So if you don't get the job, if you don't get the assignment, you will not work, and you will not work, you will not be paid off. So your work is still dependent on you. This is the biggest trap, and people get relaxed. Oh, I'm doing the business. You are not doing the business. No work, no pay. So this is not the business. Next mindset is the business mindset. The focus of the business mindset is to develop the business and get the work done through the team. So they are dependent on the teams. They get the work for the teams. And these are the guys employees and self-employed guys work for. The core financial value for them is to develop the business and to establish the teams. So they work the teams and they take the risk. They take the risk to develop the new ideas, but team is still get paid. They depend on their teams. They are not doing any direct labor work. So work does not require them to be in the office to get the work done. So they have that leverage. The next and fourth mindset is the investor mindset. What is the investor mindset? Their focus is always to make money from money. They are the lazy guys. They don't want to do any work. Their four financial values are how to make money from money and how to make sure that the work is being done without their support. So they don't need to work and their presence is not required anywhere. So these are the guys, they make sure that their investment is properly done and they are making money from that. Robert Kiyosaki, he put all these four mindsets into four quadrants. Employee mindset on this, and then self-employed business mindsets and the investor. So just to understand them completely. So employee mindset, their core is the security, the job security. So if they have a job, they are happy. They will not think about anything else. Self-employed, their core value is the independence. They love the independence. They think that they are independent. If they don't want to do the work, they will not do the work. Business mindsets are their focus is wealth building, the business establishment for teams, and the last investor is the financial freedom. They want to get financial freedom. They enjoy their life and money is just coming out to their pocket from their own money. So if I come back to the employee set, so employee has a job, they have a job, and whatever hours they spend, multiply their hourly rate, this is the money they make. They don't have any leverage. They can't take the time off. They don't have that leverage, and their time is their money. More money they make, more taxes they pay. So generally 30 to 40% money goes to tax. So if you are making less, you may be paying 20% tax. But if you make more money, you are paying more taxes. And the self-employed, they don't have the job, they own the job. It means they have assignment for like 50 hours assignment. So they have to do the 50-hour assignments, and they can do in 2 days, they can do in 4 days, or they can do in 5 days. So they own the job and they have their freedom that they can spend their time as they want, but they still have to spend their time. So their time multiplied by their rate is their income. They still don't have the leverage, so because they have to work. If they don't work, they will not be paid, but their money is comparatively more than the employee because they are saving a lot of taxes. So that is their privilege they have. The owner business mindsets, they don't do the work, so that means they are dependent on the team. So whatever hours are being spent by the team, they're making a commission or profit from their time, whatever they are doing. So this is their income. So they have the leverage. They can take time off and they can spend time. They have more money. So generally, the E and S work for B. So they spend the time, and B guys, they take the commission and profit from their time, but they focus on the business development. And the last is the investor. They own the investment. Their money makes their money. So they have the leverage. They don't need to work on the ground. Their time is their money is their money. If I split this quadrant into two pieces, if I combine the E and S together, then I can tell you that these two sections and mindsets, their income is dependent on their work hours. So if they work, they spend direct hours, they will make money. If they don't, they will not make money. On top of that, the 80% of the population belongs to this group, while they have only 20% of the world wealth. On the other hand, these two groups, their work income is independent of their presence. Either they are in the office or not, they can still make the money. They are only 20%, but they own the 80% of the world wealth. So now, check. Who are you? And what kind of mindset do you have? Are you still employee mindset? If yes, then think again. You need to change it. You need to think like a business or investor mindset. Because tough times are coming ahead. The tough time, because I was reading the analysis, and you can also read the analysis and many analysis, it is clearly being mentioned that recession is coming. And this recession, I'm talking about 2020, and this recession might be worse than the Great Depression of 1921. So what to do? We need to change our mindset. We need to change how we think. History is evident that recession works as a fertilizer to start new and creative businesses. Why we need to think differently? Why we need to think more creative? Because we have a strong competition in future. A strong competition in the open market, because our skills are diminishing. So many skills we may not need. So we always have to learn and keep ourselves up to date with the new technologies, new learnings to stay in the market actively. While the youngs are coming, they have more skill sets than us. So to stay in the market, you have to cope up with them. Negotiation power is decreasing. Why? Believe me, we are truly in a global home, not even in a global village. So we can get the work done from anywhere in the world, cheapest place in the world. So why someone should pay you $80 per hour while he can get the work done from somewhere else in the world for $30 per hour? think about this. So these are the thinking which make employee and self-employed more riskier in future. Automation. The automation is killing a lot of skills. Nearly 30 to 40% is skills which we are enjoying right now, making money out of them. They will be either minimized to the bottom level or they will be diminished from this world. So we need to think about the skill sets too. The world is changing. So now, what to do? You have learned the 4 different mindsets and what risks you have in the future. Now in this section we will be discussing how to transform the mindset. It is challenging. You may have to look at my other webinars for psychology and the mindsets adjustments, but for briefly we can discuss here changing the mindset from one to another section. There are few things which we need to focus for the change. First thing is we need to learn who are you and where you stand. First thing, you need to benchmark yourself where you are standing right now, what skills you have, what kind of mentality you have, what vision you have, and how much wealth you have to survive. So keep in mind, wealth is different from the income. Income is what you are getting every month to pay your bills, but wealth is measured as the richness of your life experience today plus the number of days in the future that you have the capacity to continue living at the same experience, which means if your current lifestyles expense you 5 grand every month and you have a saving account which has 50,000, if you lost your job from employee or S quadrant, if you lost your job, you can survive with the same lifestyle for at least 10 months. So this 50,000 is your wealth for 10 months. After 10 months, you have to figure out what to do. So wealth is different from your income. Don't get confused with them. Next is, once you know what skills you have, what potential you have, what strengths you have, and what wealth you have, now you can set your goals. But keep in mind, your goals should be very challenging and aggressive. So you should always be thinking to develop your business or investment paradigm. So set your goals, have discussed with your team, with your friends, circles, or with your mentor to set up the goals aligned with your current skills and the skills you are going to achieve in future and to change your business paradigm. Once you set your goals, set your targets and follow them. Next, you definitely need to learn how to unlearn and relearn. Unlearn does not mean that you have to just forget whatever skills and knowledge you already have. Unlearn means you have to put them in a passive mode. You have to learn the new skills, and you can only learn the new skills when you let the old skills or knowledge go in the passive mode. So put your skill sets and your current knowledge in the passive mode and learn new. For example, if someone is doing some accounting activities and accounting job, and there are a lot of tools and the systems are in the market, but an accountant right now, they need to learn how to integrate the data and do the analysis and using the social media and how to do the forecasting and these stuff using the tools. So you need to learn that. So to learn that, you have to unlearn or put your previous experiences into the passive mode. Otherwise you will be egoistic that you have this skill set and you are best in that. Believe me, the skill set, knowledge sets are changing very rapidly right now. So you need to be uh, prominent on learn, unlearn, and relearn. Keep learning every time. Keep learning. This is the life now. Set the path for your own business. As I mentioned, you need to learn how to establish your business. If you have to consult with someone, please do that. But this is just a high level and arbitrary charts to understand how you should establish. Let's say you think that you plan to establish your business today and this is your first year. At the beginning of your plan, your business is not making any money, but gradually it should start making some money and some investment. But this is the money you are making every month from your job. You don't need to quit your job until unless your business supports the income you need to have to pay your monthly bills. And this is your standard of life expenses. So once your business income crosses your monthly income, then you can either reduce the hours in your monthly income and get it off gradually, or you can suddenly just cut your job off and focus completely on your business. You can keep this chart as your guideline. So these are the things which you need to focus. The basic, very fundamental thing. There are a lot more details, but what kind of intellectual assets you need to build to support your goals? First, learn the real world business education. There are three types of education in the world. Scholastic education, which teaches you how to read, understand the math, physics, chemistry, biology, which we learn in the school. Thank you very much. Next is the professional education. Professional education is like MBA. You do the business administration. You become engineer, doctor, lawyer. These are the professional education which teaches you how to use your skills to make money. So this is kind of S quadrant, the self-employed guys. But what we don't learn in these schools is the financial education in the real world. So real world industry can teach us how to make money out of money, how to use money effectively, how to put your luxuries and fun towards the end, not at the beginning after the job. So if you're doing the job, it is a good idea to keep your lifestyle at the lowest possible level and increase your saving, and those saving you need to invest somewhere to make money until unless you get some financial freedom through the investment, and then you can quit your job and focus on your business establishments. This is the financial education you need to learn from industry real practices. You also need to learn, one should also need to learn the real learning from the industry. And I would be having the separate webinar for each of these in detail, but briefly here, the success attitude. So you should always be positive and optimistic that whatever goals you are setting, you will achieve it. Forget about the failure. Failures are a stepping stone for your success. Don't get afraid of your failures. Overcoming the personal fear, doubts, and lack of confidence. I have seen many guys, they have lack of confidence. They always think that they are not able to do this. This is something which has to be captured through the psychoanalysis, which I used to do. So this is something which has to be done by adjusting their subconscious mindsets. So you may need to get help, or you may need to get some advice to get it fixed. Communication skill is the key, either through your social media, your electronic media, or through your personal and body language. This is the important skill one should learn. The people handling, especially the difficult people handling, the guys who are problematic, they always create problems, not supporting. So we need to learn to handle these kind of guys, because sometimes you need that guy because of his specialized skill set, but since he is a difficult guy to handle, the one should learn how to handle the difficult people. The time management, you probably have heard from everyone, we don't have time, we don't have time. But how come for the same 24 hours, one can achieve a lot and other cannot? Because they are not managing their time, because their thoughts are not organized in a proper way. So to manage the time, manage your thoughts, manage your surroundings. Money management skills and investing skills, how to invest, where to invest. Either you have to invest in the real estates or in the stock market or somewhere else into sharing the businesses. These are the skills someone need to learn. The second asset you need to build is to focus on the winner inside yourself. So every person has a winner and loser inside. So whenever someone tries to take a riskier job or going to achieve something, the loser always shouting, you will lose it, this is a painful, you can't achieve it, you will be failed. These are all bullshit. You just need to ignore them, but focus on the winner. Even winner has only one line, I have to do it. If they only have this line, I have to do it, just do it. Forget about the failure. You will achieve your success after even failures. Friend circle. This is very, very important. This is the I should have put this on the top, the first thing, because the friend circle, they they are the fundamental to change the mindset. You are identified, you are judged by the circles which you are engaged with. So same similar same nature of birds and the animals, they love to stay together, they move together because they are more comfortable staying with the same categories. Similarly to the human being, we love to stay with the people who are either at our same level or who are not better than us. So we tend to stay in a comfortable zone. So we need to get out of comfortable zone. The gathering, if you are comfortable in a gathering, you are happy, everybody is listening, appreciating you, wow, what you are doing great, great, great. If you are sitting in this gather, definitely you are happy, you are enjoying that. If you are enjoying that gathering, so believe me, this gathering is not for you. The other guys might be learning from you, but you are not. So this gathering putting you in more and more comfortable zone because they are giving you feeling that you are doing lot more than you are expected to do. But if you go and sit with the guys, they are aggressive in their future goals. They are more enjoy their discomfortable zone to do extra miles. You might get uncomfortable and get frustrated sitting with them. So those are the gathering for you. You should pick the people who make you frustrated by thinking that you have to achieve more to get out of your comfortable zone. We can discuss this later on in details. The business will not depend on you. This is another important thinking. I heard from Bill Gates once. I read probably somewhere. The Bill Gates was saying that he loved the lazy guys in their office because the lazy guys are the guys who automate the systems because they don't want to do the work. So this should be I'm not saying you should be lazy, but I'm saying that you should have in your mind that you will not be producing anything with the direct work at the end. So other guys should be doing work for you. This should be your basic fundamental thinking. And this will actually, to get this thinking, you need to learn the delegation and trust on others' skills too, and sharing skills, sharing knowledge. Networking. You need to help others. So when you help others, the other will help you too. So you are creating an environment around you, a positive environment which help you grow. So always think grow together. So you cannot grow alone. You have to build your team, and team will always support you. So you need to build your network marketing. So network marketing is not to sell something, not to sell a product, but to engage people, to help them to get the help. This is the network marketing. Last but not least, be patient. Everything takes time. It's not the success is not something which you can achieve overnight. It engage lot of failures, it engage lot of pain. You will have to face failures too, but it's okay. This is a part of the game. But at the end, your dedication, your honesty, your fairness, and your learning ability will get you to your goals. Thank you very much. Well, if you have any questions, any suggestions, please don't hesitate to contact me on Facebook, email, Instagram, or Twitter. I'm here to help you guys through psychoanalysis, through morale boosting and personality development. Thank you very much again. Thanks.